first thing is audio has to be perfect. They had a max percentage, but I guess they should. Should be on. This affects the auto. Oh, mute copyrighted, which sucks because then I don't get the actual experience I was supposed to get. Right, this is fine. Games, it works. System disabled. Just the brightness instead of left icon is not visible. The middle icon is barely visible, and the right icon is clear. So barely visible means like that's that. But my screen is absolutely garbage. We'll keep it at 450. Subtitles.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Same. Hell no. I'll start taking my posters.
I'm here.
Shit, going up and behind my posters. Yeah, right.
Why did you bring me here?
Why would you want to remember that? I need answers too.
Hello? Anyone here?
Certain armed personnel inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated issues of prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons make sense. Pagers. Did I spell pagers? Jesus Christ. Why is that the second thing? How often did people have pagers here? First they give us a little timestamp. Now, hold on, wait. You got laptop and pagers. Smart watches, phones, gaming devices, anything smart, have to leave ourselves excluded. Number 2, pencils, dangerous. Any object considered iconic representation of an archetype. Oh, six. Concept. And rubber ducks for ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought into the private entrance. Machine lobby personnel information policies. Please notify your superior or your supervisor. Put it in the box. Security. Just let me walk right in. Even the doors open by themselves.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Staffing, surveillance, data, false breakdown sheets. That does nothing for me. Why would they need to bring me to? Is this supposed to be a scary game?
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
You're gonna tell me to crouch. Or I just can't crouch and I just miss my camera. Shark in his blunt. Oh yeah, no. Go secure, permission to follow in protocol, shoot to kill. Nice. It's almost like Resident Evil notes. They make like that really dumb thing. I remember watching somebody have us making fun of it. It's like, yeah, we used a zombie and a spider and poked it with a stick till it was mad. I really hope it doesn't escape. It's like the following day, it has escaped. Like, every single time. Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on that. If you need an extension, please request form R4E from your supervisor. I think you were exempt from filing R4s, and you need to get written permission from the department to do the same. So remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. Employee manual. Such if your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, please contact the appropriate department head. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkwood. As needed. They'll be busy on Thursdays and their annual policy reviews. Schedule recording. Understood?
Hello?
Oh, it's the janitor.
Hey, excuse me.
Man got the voice of a god.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Dang. Okay.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
Hey, let's go.
Think about it. No face.
Don't do that.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
No, I wasn't thinking that at all. I don't think he's swinging.
The cell and the
Saw him in the
poster.
demon or two, but swinging axe,
I was
no.
11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Excuse me. Still weeks. Let's get it together.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
And they just let us roll like without any incident. But I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust the Firebreak, not a single one.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh,
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
that is kind of stupid to pick up the murder. Or hold on, it's not a murder. It's these balls. You know what I mean?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Oh, they're gonna put me all the way back here? My Xbox. This one looks stupid. Right? But I have another controller that I have that I've been using forever. But since since it's like a it's like a call. It's not a real Xbox. But it's not the one they want me to use. So like they gave me like I think a music controller and now I can't. So now I just play it next time. What am I doing? I don't pay attention when I'm like, no, it's not this is my control. I can stop it. You see me? I'm holding it.
The same gun.
Oh, you took a full swing.
Okay, now I have a gun.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Yo, brainwash it. It's me, man.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Who needs that comically large clock and or magnet?
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Get the fuck away!
That probably would have been better than this. Oh, that's what that blue stuff is. Okay. You have to change the wrong button or something different.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Reach the hotline.
That's the dead man.
Anything getting up there.
to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I'm not a big fan of the sweet nothing anymore. My Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control established against your first effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and our people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all efforts of distinguished. They do not leave and ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? Their answers are sufficiently harmless to explain that this is a secure federal office and they need to leave. If their answer seemed like, escort them to the private room. Perform the gunner psychology assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then black immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as suspicion. Too suspicious. That's your suspicious. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain black inform it means redacted. I know it's redacted, yes. But still, it's just a black bar, so from now, informed by our own black and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially black and popular poetry is black. Our Bureau made anthology television series. Wow. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exhibits the details. I can't pronounce the word. But I know exactly what it is. It's like exacerbate. There's some shit like that. I can't pronounce it. That's like one of those weird words. Like I have a rough time saying the word variety. Variety looks weird to me. I always say it. Say it. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on black, a pair of scissors that consume black, two punctures on the block. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. So believing in vampires have made vampires strong. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranormal realities waiting to happen. I like the idea of that. That's kind of crazy. Kind of scary.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director.
None this guy.
Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
What?
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope.
I'll do it.
I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Yeah, I need to do that first. There it is. It has to be. Absolutely melted her brain. Yep. My bad.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out.
What really does rip them apart? The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form. Excuse me. It's seen in many corrupted agents floating around the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. Its notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantations. Ad infinitum. That's a weird word. I've never seen it before. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate this corruption, like spores or butterfly boosters. For all the cocoons, prepare to enter their next stage of evolution. When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility. For undergoing their transformation into pure resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file black.
Rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan,
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up.
It took us 17 years to become.
I've been looking for this place for a
eligible?
long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
I'll take that call.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh, that's what I like to do.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No.
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
A little bit.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
That's very good.
But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Yeah.
Did she memorize this? Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I have no idea what any of this stuff means. Oh, why did they make the mini painting so weird to look through? And you know, a video game show you a green light. You essentially have to go over to it to see what it is. I am absolutely wrong area. I'm not supposed to be here at all.
There it is again. Our welcome message. Horrifying. But where are my travel books? This is found Nevada, accommodations, Desert Sun, and Big Sky Motel, Starlight Hotel. Oh, this is a bunch of hotels. Bro, why are you spending so much money? I do wonder why if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? For the record, General Cliff, if you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night, Agent Riley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those whiskeys is not a ritual. It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
I think those are coincident or corresponding. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area stability is downgraded to yellow. Reference: the unit stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange is a high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red is a frequent unanticipated building shift.
The yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted in the right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the light.
So an auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Black deaths were reported and outgoing information has been managed. Events response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event, were reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been black. State experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for black minutes. No visual phenomenon was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff was transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was sighted in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case policy 85 for details. Holy. I get that.
Describes this secret adapted. Repeat the word. The name of the sound that resonates in your house after the sun. Time for gods. We build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are whole. You are mine. Possible. You taking your boss with you.
have to mod yourself in order to get stuff.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So we find this object of power, we can start using it. Outwardly absurd either. There has to be a number and some sort of benefit.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Playing any game to teach you that you gotta absorb more than anything. Dang. That's why you put the slip like that and then it ran?
An object of power. It's like the hiss of latched onto it. We need to cleanse it. It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The boards in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Why can't we just pick ourselves up and put ourselves in
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss. I wholeheartedly believe that you can make they do have some royal doors, but like, if you don't kill everything, we're gonna make one out of it. Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Just got behind the mail. Fucking get audio. So I can't hear what they're talking about outside of what the actual character says. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack in the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like a boast, but claiming that the family was killed by a migrating polar bear desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to black. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean that we can stop monitoring black and black for any off-message opinions. But it's looking like we're in the clear.
But you forget this happened. Describes this is redacted. Repeat the word. The name of the sound that resonates in your house. A crack so the truth will emerge out of you. You are whole. Your mind possible. You taken your thoughts with you.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
You know, there's some good
Cleaning
up around just like you said, cleaning up around other than just the occasional dead body and
This must open the door.
talking, I can't.
They can fly now. Great.
Yo, why'd you clean me like that?
They can fly now. Great. I have a feeling he'll be back.
Man,
Let's stay
full-blown
focused.
land for art, we have
The
to
hotline
carry
should be
on.
past the mailroom.
Are they explosive or is it just mail canisters? Or are they just mailing explosives? That's far work. So, no. This way.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi, head of...
Well done, everyone. It's a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi.
comms. The hiss got him. The hotline can't be far now.
I heard to stop me from looking in this direction for some reason. Close it open. Alright, then. What? Security. French just been in the trenches. Non-stop. Him and the Gustav.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord.
Yeah! He said dream logic and I figured I could do the wall. I was wrong. Oh, they sent me all the way back here? Okay, I thought I had to fight old boy again. I'm like, oh, wait. I'll be more careful. And I hope that there's some form of cloud seed because
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been teleported from the boot home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino. and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See the file. The key opened a door marked with an introverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the homeowner and the other locals of the loot have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the boot home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the same time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the black sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is black. But initial hypothesis center on the boot AWE as a black. See Dr. Darlow's presentation, 24.3. I like how this is almost like the SCP Foundation.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness to make the full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cells.
Ow! That hurt me.
Been here before?
None of this stuff.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Could find a shrine. Quickly, and he said no. One more time for Philip. Bang, 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 bang. Doing that traverse.
Key has black pyramid on it.
Nice. This is new. Is it? And then this stuff. I guess that did nothing the first time. have to sit there and keep on pulling the switch. It can't be like the hostile people. Dead.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Just notice how loud the game was.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
God. I don't know what is and is not connected from my computer at the moment. Maybe my Xbox controller. Here. I knocked it over.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss?
Bro, it's dangerous. Hold
I got
on,
the
let me sit
hotline.
down and tell you.
I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People
and
who
threw
knew
up
the Bureau's
profusely before his
secrets.
head exploded.
Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. The Hiss got him. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
So. Zoom in. But how much importance does this janitor have? Man's is ready to go. He kicked off this whole order of events. I was just looking for my brother. What am I doing? As a board of directors, I can stand on the table whenever I want. They can't stop me. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss has revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade and corrupt control points, alter items and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiosity in any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past few weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Fate, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I've dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's psychology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done.
Hi. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing?
Where's it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet. Bullshit. You've never recorded any distance over
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Dracula.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Even if he's Dracula. It didn't say Anati or Ati. Did it? Beware of named enemies. They're more resilient to damage and tend to do more armor. And didn't have more armor. Their attacks can be devastating.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It
Maybe
felt like he made the
Ahti.
elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Oh my. No. Excuse me. Man, cleansing was actually bad. Relation. I even go this way. No, I can't. These are more mods to equip. Level 4? Level 4 thing. It's not. None. Nice.
What's down that way?
Oh shit! Mine's a merry-go-round horse of power. Object of power. Horse of power.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Is it supposed to be innocent? Oh, we got a big button. No! What are we gonna need to just
Let's see if this keep up with me now.
Mary chicks. So it does cause some sort of mental. No, no. That killed me too. That's crazy. Oops. Use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. We back. get smoked. Yeah, that's right. I got smoke going into this room over here. But I have to come through here to learn evade. Right? No? There we go. Blind ourselves completely. Okay. Oh. Well, that's horrifying. Watch a whole episode of Threshold Kids.
Drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
Pyramid.
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Damn. I wonder if that was the actual actor or the puppet. You know what I mean? There's still more stuff I could throw in my brain. That's it. Oh shit. Second. Sprint toggle on and off. Oh, that's so much better. I had a janitor has a picture of himself on the door. exactly how he was standing there in the room.
Well done. You got the job. It's
Nice.
place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working.
Nothing this stuff.
Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg.
Not this stuff.
The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yep.
Burn the trash around the furnace.
Throw it in the fire.
What do I do?
Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not into a moose.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion.
I don't see the map.
Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
There we go. Oh.
Pensioner. Yes.
So it's still here.
The balls in his bachelor pad.
On this stuff.
Yep. Now I have an assistant.
Unless it's below. Oh yeah, if you're first up, you're doing something to reload speed. I don't know what it is. I don't think damage is needed as much as reload speed. Did I not turn on the, what do you call it? Toggle sprint? That's better for me, so. Escape out. And objects of power escape the pawn of escape. What? I don't know. A couple weeks ago, they wanted everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse skipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely do not bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arch. Simon.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Arish.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
Could be.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Yeah,
let's skip the formalities, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Faden, ma'am.
Yeah?
Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here.
Yeah,
We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
Oh.
No, it came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
You really should be able to depend on people named Salvador. Or Salvatore.
Energy conversion's well below the
Essentially a
acceptable
very
percentage.
dependable people.
Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we're all going with it.
Oh, thanks, Frank. Real positive.
Hey, Sam, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about IT, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. And under no circumstance should any personnel interact with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the fountain. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Reverend? Why are there so many of them?
Power cut. Replace the parts.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Firebreak lab. I believe residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing it. Believe it. Sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
All the way back there. I had to